Hello, everybody. Today is December 15th, 2024. I'm showing some selected clips from FSD Supervised 12.5.6.4. It is not 13.2. But there seemed to be, from watching the 13.2 clips, a lot of commonality and some issues that I just wanted to show off. This very first one, back at the beginning of the clip, I had to do an interruption and navigate over into the right-hand lane. And the reason was that we're going to be taking a left, and then, which we just did, and then proceed to take a right-hand turn right over the hill that you see in front of you. And the reason for the intervention was normally FSD will get into the left-hand lane, and if it's a busy day as opposed to 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, it's very difficult to navigate all the way across the 3 lanes of traffic that you're seeing right here. So in general, as a theme in this, you'll see a lot of sort of lane mismanagement, which is an acknowledged problem. I just wanted to document a few of them, and I know that the Tesla crew is working on them. But anyhow, we get into our right-hand turn, which was a McDonald's. And now we proceed. This next issue comes up very quickly. If on the map, we're actually supposed to go straight and then do a left-hand turn, navigate across all the 3 lanes of the boulevard, and then do a U-turn. And instead, FSD actually sort of overrides the map inefficiently and wants to do a 4 square and then comes around to try to do that U-turn up ahead. So I intervened. It's not a critical intervention, but I intervened just to keep going straight, and then reinitialized FSD, and off we are with our U-turn and on to the next destination. This next clip, it's actually going to run largely at 2x. It's about 5 minutes compressed. It's some very, very strong sunlight. Now, this is so impressive. In the prior version that I had, 12.5.6.2, I believe it was, all I had to do was engage, and within 15 seconds, FSD would bump me out with the red steering wheel and tell me to take over. With this 12.5.6.4, this seems to be the major improvement that Tesla has added into FSD. You just watch over the course of this 2.5 minutes, the sun comes in strong enough that I've got to lower the visor. You'll see me doing that occasionally because I simply can't see. Here in a moment, we'll be encountering some road work. Over on the right side, FSD is navigating it perfectly, even as we go in and out of direct sunlight. And just keep an eye on this for another minute or so, and you'll see more sunlight. And, I'll be raising and lowering the visor depending on my ability to see. In a moment, there will be a true test of how good FSD is in the sunlight. We're going to be coming down a hill. We'll be hitting some direct sunlight, and there will be a biker over to the right in the right-hand lane, not those 2 bikes. It'd be just up ahead here. And I was nervous. You can see that my hand will be hovering over the steering wheel. Just give it a second. Okay, there's the bicyclist up ahead. My hand is hovering over the wheel. FSD handles this perfectly. It actually maneuvers over slightly to the left away from the biker, gets around the biker, comes back into the lane. Just a beautiful demonstration of how well the FSD has been improved in sunlight. And this is only 12.5.6.4. I know Chuck was doing some testing with 13.2, but I think a lot of the improvement actually went in before 13. And so that's the end of the sunlight drive. Got a couple other little things coming up here. Give it a second. As we come to this intersection here, we got a car doing a sort of crazy K-turn, I believe is what it is. And then immediately after the car gets out of the way, there's a pedestrian. So there's the car kind of pushing his way out, and FSD gives him room to maneuver. And then as we pull forward, this was the intervention, sorry. No intervention on my part. This was the car doing the K-turn that FSD handled. And then as we get past that, there's a pedestrian on the right. And FSD is very, very polite. And that's not a one-off situation there. He'll almost always give pedestrians or cars an entry if they need it. This next is a small town traffic jam at rush hour. I want to make a left-hand turn, and I've got a green light, and nobody's allowing me, or FSD doesn't want to make the left-hand turn while the cars are coming. But what happens is FSD actually has a little bit of a personality. As that intersection that he wants to go into becomes blocked and he sees some space, he'll bull his way in and just take a spot. If he hadn't done this, he would have been sitting trying to take that left-hand turn forever, and it's what I would have done under the circumstances. And you can see the traffic coming down the road from this direction, and of course we had all the traffic that was ongoing. Given this traffic situation, FSD did absolutely the right thing. Perhaps this was some training that was done for Manhattan or Brooklyn, I don't know, but it pays off even in a small town traffic jam like this. And as soon as we're sort of established into the road here, we'll cut off this particular video segment. The final segment I wanted to show you, this is a nighttime drive. My wife and I were coming into a gated community for a Christmas party, a friend of ours. And as we approached the gate, FSD, I was worried that it was even going to see the gate because you can see it's pretty transparent. But FSD came right up. He didn't quite reach the keypad where we're supposed to keypad a number in. I had to give it just a little bit of an accelerator push, but he was very clear that he wasn't going to go through that gate. As transparent as it was, I thought that was particularly impressive. I do finally get the code in with the help of my wife, who's reading it, and the gate begins to open. And as soon as there's enough space for the car to get past, hesitantly at first, he does take off and proceed through the gate. So I really liked that, and with the exception of the small accelerator push just to get up to the keypad, it was flawless. So that's a couple of encounters that I had with FSD. Very impressive, even at 12.5.6.4. I can't wait to get 13.2. I know that some of the maneuvering and I guess almost personality seems to be enhanced the way you saw it at that intersection where he took his left turn through the red light. I know 13.2 improves on that, and I'm eager to see some of the road management where he lines up in lanes better. Thank you for watching.